21 days. That was all that stood between my sister and a normal life. My younger sister was born early, but a 4-year-old can't understand what the difference of those 21 days would mean, so I took the only interpretation I could from her early birth. Now we wouldn't share the same birthday month. Our parents could never try to lump our birthdays together. In the days following her birth, I continued to think that things were basically normal. I couldn't understand the things that were going on around me. My sister was going to surgery to improve her complete loss of hearing, while I debated which cookies to bake for her and my mother for once they returned home from the hospital. My sister was being sentenced to only a few years with her failing kidneys. I was frustrated that my mom still wasn't home from the hospital. I was oblivious. Somehow, my sister, with all her strength that I've always envied, pulled through, making herself a miracle by doctors' standards. That's not to say that she made it without any scratches. She's still deaf in one ear, has plenty of kidney problems, and is autistic. I am told her autism makes her feel as if she is floating in space. She loses the ability to feel, a privilege the rest of us take for granted. It is an overload of her senses that in turn dulls them. So in a panic, she turns her legs into a canvas for her nails, her arms the target of her teeth. Even as we're trying to stop her, she's only ever trying to hurt herself, and when she scratches me or my mom, or my dad or the nurse or my brother, it's only a byproduct of us getting in the way of her attacks against herself. As her older sister, I'm the one who picks her up after her autism drives her down these hells. At 8, I stood by as workers at a restaurant kicked her out, unwilling to have her autism disturb the other customers. At 12, I prayed as she was hospitalized for kidney failure, unable to get a transplant, and at 15, I washed her up after she punched her window through in the dead of night. In my reality, my sister is a case study to doctors, a nuisance to strangers, a burden to my parents. It makes people apathetic. It puts up this divide, not just between the world and my sister, but between her and me. But unlike the world, I can't just walk away from this divide like other people do. I can't get up and leave when the distance feels impossible. I could never leave her. But people who leave miss the best parts. Autism may be divisive, but my sister is not divided by her autism. Catherine Kaiser Ughetta loves popsicles and swing sets and being outside and bright colors and music and people. I've sat with her as she's painted for hours. I've seen her smile so brightly it would hurt your eyes, and I've heard her laugh in the most difficult of situations. My reality with my sister is very different from my reality with autism. My reality with my sister is hopeful. Autism may make my reality grim, but my sister is the brightest light in my life.